Welcome to AMC 6, a unique number 6666. It is an interesting time we're going through right now. It's they say that success doesn't fail us. That's not why we fail because of a lack of success. We fail because we are ill prepared for success. And it's a possibility that after this week that just passed, a lot of people silently are feeling a real bursting of their balloon. And you're up against giants, you're up against whales, you're up against well experienced manipulators, operators. These are seasoned operators in the market of making money, quite frankly. And you have to stop and think, why is it the exchange itself would seem to be so protective of the investor? Last week, the AMC on its one of its best momentum ever, the exchange seemed overly concerned about the interests of the investor. It altered trading, I think, 3 times in one session, because of course their interest was for the investor. And then again, even the CEO, I have to go back a bit on the words I'm speaking, because you stop and think, well, even the CEO's placing of 2, what you call it, firecracker in the sea. In his description, it was nothing more than a small firecracker in an ocean. But people don't hear the ocean. All they hear is a firecracker. So whether it's in an ocean, a bathtub, or in a bottle, it's all they hear is firecracker. And he put 2 firecrackers back to back in the marketplace. So I have to put him in the same basket as now the governing bodies. Why are they so latent in coming forward and forcing some of these individuals to shore up their position, to their short positions? It's you're up against some very well organized, institutionalized investment mentality that at the top they're all cousins. I'll give you an analogy. Many years ago, there was for those of you guys who are younger, no disrespect to the ones that are a little bit wiser in their age, a show was on called the Arsenio Hall Show. And Arsenio Hall asked his guest, Eddie Murphy, at the time, it was in around the U.S. election time, will you be voting for the Democrats or will you be voting for the Republican? Arsenio Hall's response was, don't make no difference. They both have their foot up my ass. It's just a matter of what size shoes they're wearing. Now, I'm going to say to you that we as guppies to whales, you apes, may have been focusing too much on the momentum of the share itself, and now it's time to focus on the governing body. It's time to focus on all the institutions around, making sure they take care of themselves in the pretense of taking care of the shareholders. Nobody takes care of the shareholders. They don't give a shit about the shareholders. But the shareholders do have the power. They have to realize they have the power. So, you guys who felt your bubble got burst and you got a little bit disheartened, and it was a momentum burning week. It was a real ball busting week. Well, that's what you're up against when you're fighting whales. They will kick you in the gonads, and they will keep kicking you until you get down on your knees and give up. Don't. The governing bodies, who are supposed to make sure that these guys that are this liquid, this naked, phantom, synthetic behavior, the ones who are supposed to make sure that all that is not true, have been absent. They've just been ghosting. Why? It's a possibility. Again, it's my opinion. If I can take my neck out of that noose slowly, and the bodies around me are assisting me by allowing me to continue to put one ghost into the marketplace at $1 and buy two ghosts in the marketplace at 50 cents, I'm slowly taking my neck out of the noose. And you wake up one morning and they would have completely removed the noose from around their neck, and they would have ghosted us, and the fix would have been in. So my point is, focus less on the momentum of the underlying commodity itself. Focus now more and put in pressure on the governing bodies, put in pressure on those people who are supposed to make sure that the behavior of the short sellers are in keeping with the law. Because right now is an awful lot of slackness going on, all under the pretense of the benefit of the shareholder. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. So, guppies to whales, don't get fooled by this. Don't get disheartened by this. Don't lose courage by this. You have a winning hand. Do not let a person bluff from a position of weakness. Never negotiate from a position of weakness. You're allowing those in a position of weakness to bluff you out of your position of strength. Don't let it happen. Kick ass this week and put pressure on the right people. All right? We'll talk again. Thanks.